Let me speak, okay? Because you need to hear this. Now, this seems like this is you're rezoning the entire block, right? Or no, you're not rezoning the entire half of the block?
I think it's just our site.
Just the Fifth Avenue side?
No, the site.
I'm talking about the block where this site is located. Are you trying to rezone the entire block?
A lot.
You know? Does everyone know what a block is? You go 4 sides is considered a block, and there are lots on the block. So I'm asking him, does he want to rezone the entire block?
I think it's no.
Okay, so you want to rezone?
Some of that block was rezoned already. The west side of that block between 116th and 117th on Lenox was rezoned already.
Okay.
In a similar rezoning context.
Right. Now, the FAR does control how high you can build. Now, you're saying you can build 24 stories. If your FAR is low, like let's say you got a 2 FAR, you couldn't build 25 stories.
The FAR is different than the height. The FAR is floor area ratio.
That's right. Now, you might be able to...
Do you want me to answer your question?
Well, I know what it is.
But you're wrong.
Well,
the FAR is how much floor area you can build. You could have a 2 FAR and be able to build 10 stories, and you could have a 2 FAR and be able to build 4 stories. That doesn't control height. Height is a different part of the zone.
Well, the bulk and density it does control.
Is there a question?
But there is a question.
All right, please.
So, yes, Danny, please.
No, just ask the question.
Is the, where these tenants live, are they in rent stabilized buildings now? Are there any properties that you're going to try to redevelop that you're going to do for market rate? I'm asking the board that, in other words, that's the intended use. That has to stay like that, okay? And once the building becomes occupied, if he decides to change from making them, for sale and tries to make them rental, that he has to come back to the board again for a modification all the way down through city council. Do not let it where if he's not able to sell those units, and now, without the oversight of the board or the community, now he does something different. See, you stick him to a land development agreement. That's what you should do. And you make him stick to this agreement. If you believe in this resolution, I think that some things have to be changed, because I think that the affordable units have nothing to do with the 125th Street rezoning.
All right, your second question, please.
And the second question is that that be taken out, whereas the development of 100 units of affordable housing fulfills a portion of the affordable housing commitment agreed by the 125th Street rezoning points of agreement. That points of agreement simply said, if you want to utilize the URLIP process or the UDAP process and make that count that toward that 8,448 number, you can do it if you want. See, but it has nothing to do with the 125th Street Special District. As far as that goes, he could be developing a property in Staten Island, and he could say those units count toward the 8,400.
No, this is verified by Councilwoman Dickinson. It does.
Well, she's a developer. She sure is.
Let me start by saying a couple of things. Number one, I'm so sorry to hear. I see so many of these cases where people come in and make all kinds of promises until they get what they want. When they get what they want, all the promises go out the window. You've made several statements as to all the things you could do and can do, but you haven't told us in those buildings what you're going to do. Therefore, that means it is not in writing.